Should I have my glasses on? Probably. Alrighty, I'm not a bartender, but I am bored, so I think that makes me qualified to make this video. The really exciting news about tonight is that while I make 5 different cocktails named after the 5 members of One Direction, we have a special guest who's going to try every single one of them and drink up every single last drop that I provide her with. So, how are we going to start? If you are following along from home, as I know a lot of you normally do with my challenges and my events, my first recommendation would probably be to make a drink or get a drink that you do like, because the rest are probably going to be pretty bad. First cocktail we're going to start up with tonight is the Niall Horan. This is one of those beverages that it's not your favorite to begin with, but then when you grow older, you kind of realize, hey, maybe that's the one for me. A vodka lime and soda. And do you know, I actually Googled how to make a vodka lime and soda, because I do make them almost every night, but I Googled how to make it because I thought maybe there's like a certain amount of soda that you should put compared to a certain amount of, I could literally every single article was basically, hey dumbass, it's vodka, lime and soda, just put it in a glass. So we're going to be using this until it runs out, and then we'll crack into our other stuff.
Isn't it fresh?
Yeah, that was a joke. And we're going to be making one each of these ones, so we're just going to pour in 1 shot, 2 shots, and then you just like a little bit more for fun. We're going to grab some limes out of the fridge. Give it a nice squeeze. And I use 2 limes because there's 2 drinks. Another handy hint I would say is always have a juice towel available for when you get your lime juices on your fingers. Soda, and it's hard when you do this in this cup that you just realised was a bad idea because you don't really know how much to pour in. That's why I googled the measurements. Pour in enough. That looks like plenty. And then I'm going to put some ice in these glasses because we are a household that likes ice. Pretty good. And when I say we like ice, we really like ice. When you've got your concoction, I'm going to pour half into each glass. Are you excited for your drink?
I'm kind of a bit scared.
Don't be scared. This is like the exact way you measure drinks. And then you give Eliza the limes because I don't really like them. The Niall Horan. This is Eliza. Here's your first cocktail. Let me know what you think.
Pretty strong.
I did what the instructions said. And then a bit more for fun.
Yeah! You definitely feel the fun.
The fun. Okay, good. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. And then I'll just let you enjoy that. Just kidding. I'm going to start getting the next one ready. Skull!
I got it.
Did you enjoy your first drink?
Yeah, pretty good.
Are you ready for Zane? So we're going to make a chilled glass, so I'm going to wash this glass out but keep the ice in it and then put the glass in the fridge. Put this in the fridge to chill. It could have been bad if I smashed it. 2.0 smashing. Okay.
In the fridge too. Oh.
Just keep them on our juice mat. The next drink we're going to be making is the Zane. Now I want to prepare you because the Zane's going to be a little bit sour and from what I read, a little bit overrated. And you're probably not gonna like it. Lemon drop. Put 1 martini, well that's my first mistake. It says put 1 martini glass in the fridge. I put 2 regular stemless wine glasses in the fridge. Done. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So it says mix 1 tablespoon of white caster sugar, which we don't have, with finely grated lemon zest.
We also don't have a grater.
Yeah. I can do this. So I bought a lemon. We don't have a grater.
I almost bought one today, you know.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you not know that I need one?
It's just a peeler.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I'm gonna do. What else do I need to mix? And set that aside. Okay, well I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna set just a bit of zest aside because there's no sugar. Really, the sugar just makes it less interesting. pour 50 mils of vodka
Wait,
into
don't you
a...
want to get possessed?
Well, I'll just put it straight in because there's no setting aside. Pour 50 mils of vodka into a cocktail shaker. Is this? Oh, this is 30 mils.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is 30 mils. We can do that. 50 mils of this into our cocktail shaker. So that means we need 100 mils. Because we're having two.
Yeah, that's fair.
So this is
You
30.
need 3 to put it in.
60. She has a maths degree. 60.
I'm stressed.
90, and then just like a bit more for fun. That's almost 100 mils. And try not to get it on your phone. I only briefly read the instructions before doing it. So then we need to put in some lemon juice, and it does tell you how much, but we don't really measure that out as closely. Actually, no, I'll measure it out.
How much does it say?
25 mils.
Oh yeah, just almost a full shot glass.
That's gonna take a long time. So we need to fill this up with lemon juice. And I think they actually meant like, you buy the lemon juice in the shop,
Yeah.
but we are health in this house and we do not stand for that kind of behavior. Do this.
You're doing pretty alright.
We're nearly there. It's only gonna take. Oh no, I have a cut on my hand. That's what the juice rag is for. We've got so far, yeah.
Like 15 mils?
So we just need to put this one in.
25 mils or 50 mils?
50. That's 25 mils. We're gonna do another one of these. Should have just made it one standard
Yeah.
bit bop, but I had to be funny. There is prep to be done for the Lewis that we need to do now. The prep for the Lewis that you might do if you are doing a few in one night like we are, is just to grab a bag of Coles brand mixed berries, all natural fruit, 100% natural fruit, and throw it in your NutriBullet. Just like that. And just leave it for however long it takes for you to get to the Lewis drink. And then go back to fucking squeezing a whole lemon into a fucking shot glass. Because that's a great idea. Oops. Good. I nearly didn't buy another lemon today because I was like, oh no, we have plenty of lemon, but we really didn't. I've now just accepted the cut pain. Oh, my head pain is hurting so much. Juiced out.
I think
That's
you
like
should
20
accept
mils.
it,
Like, that's a pretty good. And then pour that in. And then get rid of this immediately and never think about it again. 25 lemon juice and a handful of ice. 2 handfuls of ice. Being a bartender is easy. Shake really well until the outside of the shaker feels cold. Oh, we're dipping the rim into the zest mix. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
So this is the shaking that we're going to do. Do you want me to shake it? Because that's not going to work. I could put a plate on top of it. No. Would you say that's cold?
I think it's not warm.
It's cold! But you handled it properly!
Okay, that's
I've got my chilled glasses. Oh god. And I'm just going to pour it in nicely. And then a bit more in here. The Zane. Please enjoy.
Somehow the lemon is so strong I cannot taste the vodka.
So our next drink of the evening is the Liam. The beverage reverse pull-up is something that you know that you need in life, but you don't necessarily know if you want it, kind of thing. It's an essential part of a night out, but you could do without it if you had to.
I'm stressed.
This is the Liam.
Probably need that right about now.
Yeah. You're welcome. I thought 5 might be a bit much.
Yeah, probably.
Also, like when we normally go out on a night out, we always drink water.
Yeah. Oh, that's sour.
That's a Zane for you.
It's just like gonna be there's a compilation of me like seeing if it's recording or not.
Yeah. Get rid of the Liam.
Wait, I'm still going.
The Louis Tomlinson. Our next beverage, the Louis Tomlinson, is fun, fruity, fresh, the life of the party, and something that you know you shouldn't have because it doesn't really make sense, but you're gonna do it anyway. My smoothie that I normally have in the mornings with a tiny bit of apple juice and some vodka. And that's it. There isn't a name for this cocktail already. It's like not also known as, like this is truly my own creation. But I think you're really gonna like it. Get your cloudy apple juice that you have in the fridge and put 2 shots. I just made that up. 2 shots of cloudy apple juice in there. We're all about measuring. Lovely. And then you're gonna want to do 2 shots of vodka. That makes sense. 1. I did. Where's the lid? Oh, it's in here. Oh, I had it plugged in and on the thing, and then I just touched it. That could have been deadly. Perfect. And then we just grab our Louis.
Are you really gonna put it into a Louis cup and then into the other 2 cups?
No.
Okay.
That's a lot of washing.
Yeah.
We grab our Louis from the NutriBullet and we just pop him into your Queen of Everything glass. That is very much a juice, not a smoothie. And into the Yay cup. And you've got 2 pretty freaking good cocktails right there. Give it, oh, I mean it was in the NutriBullet, it doesn't need to be stirred.
Thanks. It's a bit chunky.
Mm.
I'm having some suckage problems. It's a bit strong.
But overall,
I have a lot of seeds.
if I'm being honest, I maybe didn't blend it long enough. That's my bad. Anyway, we have 1 drink to go. We're gonna drink this one. And then after that, I'm gonna make Eliza rank them from best to worst.
It's like apple. Oh.
Alrighty! First of all, I got myself a Liam. The Harry. And I have a lot to say about this one. It's probably a drink you can't order every night. But it's the one, like, it's the first beverage you ever fell in love with. And you fell in love, and now you've realised that there are better beverages out there for you. But this will always be the beverage that you hold in your heart because it's so sweet. And it's so nice. And it has your favourite fruit in it. I'm gonna go for it. So let me pull up the instructions. Okay, so we need 50 mils of vodka, 50 mils of apple juice, a tablespoon of lemon juice, a tablespoon of maple syrup, which we don't have, we're gonna use honey, filled with ice until it feels cold. Strain, not doing that, into a martini glass, into a stemless wine glass. Kind of works really. Stop putting your phone in water. What's the question? 50, so we're gonna do the whole 100.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. I was like,
No, we're finishing with a bang. So we're gonna put 100 mils of vodka in this because it's gonna be 2 standard drinks. So 100 mils of vodka. So that's 30 for some reason. So we're gonna do 100 mils of this. 30 tablespoon of lemon juice. Now we're not going to do a tablespoon of lemon juice because we all saw the last version use lemon. We're just going to squeeze an appropriate amount of lemon into the drink. So I'm going to use 3 wedges, 2 wedges I think actually. Next step. This is going so well. Oh, a tablespoon of maple syrup, which we're going to use honey.
You're just gonna squeeze a bit, aren't you?
I'm not cleaning a fucking tablespoon just to figure this out, obviously. So just...
Every time this song comes on, I'm like,
oh, this is a good song! An ice-filled shaker. They're a bit liquidy, but that's for good luck. And stir up real good until it gets cold and until that honey stops sticking to the bottle. I'm assuming that's what's happening.
Yeah. And I think the reason they say maple syrup is because it's not as sticky as honey.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, definitely.
You're gonna get your apple bits and bobs, this, and then go 1 slice for an Eliza cup and 1 slice for an Amy cup. And I feel like apple's not as good as lemon. It won't just go on fast. So we're just gonna give it a nice zhuzh. The Harry is so sweet, but he does need the most work. Eliza may have been right about the honey. Oh, that's stunning. Serve with more ice. Perfect. That one worked. Harry's. Let me know what you think of that. There's a surprising amount of honey in that.
It's
very sweet.
It's very sweet. And I'm not a very sweet person, so I don't like it.
You're right, more vodka here. It's our general, baby, it's just the same old. I want and only. I know you're this drunk and lonely. I'm obviously really talented. So what I want to know from you is worst to best, and do you think the drink matched the description and then the description match
The person.
the name?
Okay. The worst is probably the Harry. It's just not a fave.
It's so sad.
Yeah, I don't think the description matched Harry, but the outcome did not match Harry.
It sounded like it was going to.
Yeah.
But also, I was thinking, I feel like that's so Harry.
Yes.
Number 5 was Harry.
Number 5 was Harry.
You liked the water more than Harry.
Yeah, so next is the Liam. I love some good water.
Yes.
And even though it didn't have ice in it,
It was room temp.
it was still fine. It very much. The water matched the description. Did the description match the Liam? The next one was probably the Nile, I think.
Really? Okay.
I mean, I love vodka lime soda.
I was expecting you to make vodka lime soda.
No, I'm not gonna do that because we're talking about cocktails and like all that kind of thing.
It's technically a cocktail.
But I mean, I think it matched exactly Niall's description to how we feel about him in our current lives.
Yes.
So yeah, perfect really. Number 2 was the Louis.
I'm so shocked.
I quite liked it. I think it matched the description. What description did you give?
I was like fun, fruity,
Yeah.
flirty.
I feel like it
and,
matches Louis quite well.
Makes the night better than you could ever imagine.
Maybe not so much on that last part, but
No, like he would make the dance floor so fun.
yeah.
And that
the drink.
Yeah, because you've got fruit. Energizes you. It's a smoothie. Like I drink that smoothie to wake me up in the
Yeah.
morning.
Undecided about the last point, but the most surprising was I didn't mind the lemon drop. It got a lot at the end, but I also feel like Zane got a lot at the end.
We should try all of those drinks on a night out and see what the order is. Because I reckon an Appletini would be the top drink by someone who knew how to make it. Anyway, I don't really normally have an outro. I have an intro. Bye, sisters! Thanks so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed. Make these cocktails at home and send us photos of them.
Don't do the apple tea, it's not very good.
And I'll see you next Monday.